Hi guys, Mary here. Today is the 17th of October 2019 and I am traveling. Right now I'm in New York at my daughter's until tomorrow morning, and then I travel to Charlotte, North Carolina. I just wanted to come on quickly and just share with you my sadness about Elijah Cummings' death. I don't know a whole lot about politics. I'm not going to pretend that I do. And I didn't know him for very long, maybe 3 years. But I was really struck by his balance and his fairness and his thoughtful speech. I love how he brought people from both sides of the aisles together, and I feel like that's what's really needed in our world right now. We have to stop taking sides and being tribal about our political affiliation. I know that with what's going on, it's been a very interesting few days with Donald Trump and his decisions with Turkey and things going on in Syria. It's very painful to watch. I am watching it in a detached way. I do pray for, especially for the children. I pray for our government to do what they can to try to reverse the mistakes of Donald Trump. But I know that that's not going to be easy. Anyway, troubling times, and know that my thoughts and prayers are with Elijah Cummings' family and the families affected by Donald Trump's actions. So I thought I'd just do a little reading for us. I only have 2 sets of cards. I brought my Sacred Rose Tarot with me on the plane. This deck here got a little bent up. I should have kept the box. And then my daughter has a deck. She has my favorite Kyle Gray deck, so I'll be using that as well. All right, I hope that you're all well, and I will get a Patreon video out shortly. I have the video, I just haven't figured out funny enough, my login. I'm so used to my computer at home and everything's on there, but I have to get my login password to do that. All right, so let's just pull some cards here. I would love to read on Elijah Cummings. I think it's way, way too soon. I know that Senator McCain came through for me very quickly. I could certainly try it. I could try it. I'm going to try it. So, Elijah Cummings. Oops. All right, these 2 cards just jumped out of my deck when I said Elijah Cummings' name, so I'm going to go with that. Okay, so the first card up is the 2 of Pentacles, and this card is all about balancing. Usually a decision regarding money, a job, something with that earth energy that you can see, touch, feel. So it could be just showing how Elijah had balance. He saw both sides of the coin, so to speak. He respected other people's opinions and allowed them to have a voice. Maybe not agreeing with them, but gave them respect. The next card up is the 6 of Pentacles, or coins, and this is also a card of balance, and 6 is usually a number of balance, but also serenity, harmony, peace. And I feel like Mr. Cummings really cared about not only his country, the United States, but the planet as a whole. And he cared about equality for all, meaning between the haves and the have-nots. So I feel like, I don't know him very well, but I believe I heard on the news today that he was a son of a sharecropper and that he grew up in Baltimore. But that's all I know about him. Okay, so we'll pull another card. Okay, thank you, Mr. Cummings. Thank you so much. I have goosebumps, so I feel his energy here. I believe it's his energy. It is very soon, as I said, but let's just go with it. Okay. What I'm hearing is this was an unexpected illness. Oh, not unexpected illness, but unexpected... I think he thought he'd come back from this quicker, so it was unexpected for him, but he was ill with something, and I'm not sure what. Okay, so this is the Five of Wands. What strikes me with this photo is that, so you have these two guys. All these wand energy with the Five of Wands is usually about conflict. It's usually people kind of fighting, but there's no winners or losers. You can see, I feel like this is Mr. Cummings kind of helping to hold up this gentleman. I just feel like that's who he was. He tried to... the words hold up the rule of law, but I feel, I mean, maybe that's part of it. Hold up the rule of law. Okay. Well, he's telling me he was holding up the rule of law. So you see a hand here, holding them up. It's there's something here about supporting one another. But he's making me say the rule of law. So, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What else can you tell us, Mr. Cummings? What can you tell us? What do we need to know? I feel his gentle energy. I feel sad. And although he had a gentle energy, gentleness of character, he was a powerhouse. This is the King of Wands. The King of Wands was very charismatic, very confident, a leader who knew himself enough to be able to listen to others' opinions, but not necessarily agree with them, and respect others. He had a real leadership quality, and obviously we know that from politics, and I don't even know what committee he led, but I remember hearing him speak at different hearings. So, very wise man, a lot of life experience, family man. This is the Three of Swords, and I just got the chills as I pulled this. So he is heartbroken in some way. You know, I have to say that it's probably what's going on today and yesterday. And when I saw news of his death, I thought, my God, you know, what's going on in our country right now, like, killed him. But no, that's not true. He had an illness that killed him, he's saying. But it was a surprise. So this is the Three of Swords, which is all about heartbreak. So I believe that he is heartbroken about what's happened to our country. He wants me to show this card again because he was very much interested in a balance for everyone, or everyone everyone having the opportunities that he had, and equality. Okay, thank you. Okay, anything else that we need to know? What can we do, Mr. Cummings? What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Thank you. When I asked what can we do, I heard the word pray. So certainly, and I know if you're watching this channel, you're probably praying, or you say your daily prayers, or but so this card came up, the Empress. This is all about creation. So it's a card that is known as the card of birth, creating life. I believe that he wants us to create. We need to do this, and I think I've said this before. Someone else gave us this message that we need to create the government that we want, for the people, by the people. And this is a woman, and I know that women are really rising up, and there are women responsible for... sorry, I just noticed that light there. Sorry. I'm not used to filming in my daughter's apartment. I know that women are really standing up and taking charge. But I feel like this card, what he's trying to tell us is that we need to create the government that we want. And I believe he was in service for many, many years. At least 2 decades, I believe. So we'll do one more card just to round this up of the tarot. Is there anything else you can tell us, sir? Okay. Thank you. I think he wanted to wind this up with the Six of Wands. This is a card of celebration and victory. So I don't want everyone to get too down. I know there's a lot going on politically, and it's hard to watch people be bombed and hospitals be bombed and things like that. And it's hard to feel like, you know, our country is responsible. But we know that we aren't responsible, at least individually. It's unfortunate that Trump made this unilateral decision. And as Nancy Pelosi says, all roads do lead to Putin. But this will all come out. Everything's going to come out, and there will be a victory for our government, for our country. And I feel like things are going to be okay. I know I read, I feel like it was 1.5 years ago, maybe 2 years ago, that Trump would resign. I'm sticking with that. I've always said that. That has been something that I've been saying for a very long time. And it's never looked more true now than ever. All right, so we'll just do some cards from Kyle Gray's Angel Prayers. This is my daughter's deck. So I'll try to get my energy on this. Now, wow, she doesn't use this much. It's so shiny and new. Mine's pretty tattered. All right, let's see. This card wanted to pop out. Spiritual gifts. Archangel Raziel. Thank you, Raziel, for helping me to channel my gifts and talents. So I asked Mr. Cummings, or what can we do? And he said to pray. Also, use your gifts and talents, whatever it is that you're talented at doing. Do what makes you joyful. what makes you happy. That's what we're here for. We're here to live our joy and our passion. So many of you have spiritual gifts. This reminds me of the healer doing energy healing. Many of you are knowing your spiritual gifts. I have several clients that are starting to see spirit, which is amazing. And they're finding out that they're clairvoyant. So with the new energies coming in, you may be finding that you're clairvoyant or clairaudient or claircognizant. But I think Spirit is just saying, use your talents to the best of your ability, your God-given talents. Share them with the world. And maybe your talent lies in politics, government, writing, putting together organizations that will help us to, or help you to, or all of us collectively to bring about the government or the world or the country that we want, All right, this is Archangel Raguel. So we had Raziel and Raguel, and he's all about peace, harmony. It says, thank you, Raguel, for surrounding my life in a harmonious light. And I know that this is just a little nod from Spirit that things will come back in balance. It's just the pendulum swinging, right? Okay, so hang in there. Try to be positive if you can. Certainly, this is a difficult time, and many of us feel angry or hopeless or sad. But try to watch the news in a detached way, being the observer and not getting into the drama if you can. All right, thanks so much, guys. And if you like these videos, please like, subscribe, and share. I'd love a comment, and I will try to do another video from Charlotte, North Carolina. All right, thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. Take care.